Hello, everyone. So, in one of the Discord groups I'm in, there was recently a question about heart rate, what's normal and what's not. In order to really understand that, you need to understand a few things. One, there are two types of heart rate tables. One is a resting heart rate, and another is exercise. There's not one in between, but there is a space in between. And the reason for that is that's average everyday working everything else. Two, resting is not, I've been sitting here for a little bit, so I'm resting. Most doctors will take your heart rate at that point, but they adjust it. They're aware that you aren't at actual true resting heart rate. Resting heart rate is when you first wake up in the morning, you haven't moved anything. You don't take it yourself, someone else takes it for you. That's a true resting heart rate. By yourself, the only real way to get a true resting heart rate is to have a watch that measures your heart rate or something that measures your heart rate and records it. And then you can look at it later. What was it before you woke up? So you need to be aware of that. Any movement whatsoever will change your heart rate. The next thing you need to be aware of, it changes by your age. The younger you are, the lower your heart rate should be. The older you are, it will raise just by aging. So you need to be aware of that. There are tables out there you can search up for that. In this video, I'm just going to go into the resting heart rate for that reason, and then talk about how to figure out what you should be at, things like that. So, resting heart rate for men, the most athletic, best people whose heart's working the very best will have a resting heart rate of about 49 at 18 years of age. It goes up from there, obviously, as you age or as you aren't in as good of shape. 80 plus is out of shape at 65. It's the worst you can have. So be aware of that. That means if you're above 80 and you're a man, no matter what age you are, it's saying that your heart is not in good shape. For women, once again, at 18, the heart rate is 54. As you can see, that's a 5-point difference. So just the differences between men and women makes that difference. And I'll go into some other things that make a difference there. The top heart rate when you're 65 or older, not in good shape, is 85. If you're over that resting heart rate, then there could be an issue. And you definitely need to get that checked into and be doing things to help your heart. Now, are there other things that can affect your resting heart rate? Yes. Inflammation in the body, being sick, different things like that. Anything that makes your body work harder is going to make your heart work harder, and that's going to raise your heart rate. One reason that heart rate is used for POTS and other orthostatic syndromes to figure them out is because the body has to work harder to regulate the blood pressure. And so it can be a symptom. Usually it's after that they'll move on to things like blood pressure, things like that. But it can be a symptom. It can also be a symptom of many other things. So being aware of that heart rate is just an indicator. It is not a diagnostic tool, for sure. It means you need to go get more diagnosis. So I hope that helps. I'll go into exercise heart rate in the next video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.